Hi everyone, it's Ian from DIY Home and Gardening, doing a really impromptu video today. As doing a spot of garden had one of those things that's gone wrong, so thought I'd turn it into a positive and do a video for you. So let me sort my stuff out and show you what the matter is. So we've probably all been there, you know, you're quite happily cleaning up a plant. Think you're going to deadhead it, remove all the old stuff, and accidentally pull the perennial out. Mainly because the root structure is not particularly sound, or it's got a bit wet, or just not anchored in. So yeah, the Heuchera. So yeah, it's well and truly out of the ground. It's not coming back. There's the root, but as always, there's a potential silver lining. Got a few shoots there, got a few traces of root there, so I'll show you how to clean it up and get some cuttings going instead. Yeah, happened to be weeding out in the front garden, trying to get the bed straight, and for whatever reason, whether it's just the fact I was being a bit too rough at cleaning up, or the fact that the ground was a little bit, well, the container was a bit wet and caused some root rot, but the whole of my Heuchera has come out. Yeah, not ideal, but opportunity to clean it up. So this variety is Marmalade. It's to be honest, it's normally pretty good. It's better in a sunnier, freer draining soil than some of the more traditional Heucheras. The normal Heucheras, things like Palace Purple, Lime Reiki and Paris, that sort of thing, they're perfectly happy in slightly moister conditions. They will tolerate a shadier spot, but Marmalade, not so tough, and as we can see, a little bit prone to root rot if it's too wet. So anyway, enough rambling. Let's show you how to, well, turn a slight disaster into a bit of opportunity. So easiest thing, take a section, we'll clean it up as best we can. So we'll strip the bottom, clear off all this dead, see what we've got left. If we leave the dead on, it will just continue to rot anyway. Right. So we've got that section, which you can probably see it's still got some nice buds forming, top growth. Leave all that top growth on, then it's just going to totally dehydrate. So clean, sharp secateurs. Take top out. That's what we're going to be left with. That's what we're going to be left with after that. Pop it in so it's covered about halfway. Finished article. So it might seem a little bit wasteful, but all these will shoot root pretty easily. So let's just do a few more. So I'll just put a couple in each pot. I've got 5 pots containers, probably a little bit hopeful to be honest, but I'll just go through. Shoot, pop it in. Now this one's still got half decent bit left on the base after cut it in half. So what we'll do on this one, we'll strip down a load of it. So as they are are sort of semi-rosette forming, it's easier to peel it going clockwise, anti-clockwise, and we're left with that piece. We just pop that in, see what it does. It's got two chances. It'll either live or it won't. I don't get too sentimental about these things anymore. Right, so again, clean it up. You can see that's a nice long stem anyway. Cut. That's your shoot. Nice close up. You can see plenty of sprouts off it. Pop that in. Now normally when I'm prepping my pots, I'd always put the compost in, water it in, and then leave it to stand for about half hour before I do any cuttings. With these, because you don't really know what root structure you're going to be getting, it's, well, with perennials in general actually, it's easier to do your cutting material, pot them, and then give them the water after. That way the water will help the compost settle in around the fibrous root. So we'll pop those in, last couple. Can't think any more. Oh yeah, that's my original root zone. So you can see actually for that structure not a lot had formed or was still intact. We just tidy it up, nice clean prune there, so it's not going to get infected. I've got another pot, so on this one, part fill, stick it in. Try and get the shoot to the centre of the plant, to the pot even. That's your finish there. Nice and simple. So these plants won't go to waste anyway. I'll end up using them somewhere around the garden elsewhere. But probably just plant one back in the normal spot and then find a slight drier position. So I think what's done it is that they've been planted around the base of my climbing rose, and where I've been watering and feeding the rose most days to keep that looking good. Obviously the Heuchera hasn't enjoyed it, so yeah, I mean that top growth there, although you sort of think you'd be inclined to keep it, actually it's got no real solid structure to it, so there's no point. Same with that, it seems wasteful but it won't be. And actually, we'll clear all that aside. We've now got 4 pots of cutting plus original root structure, so 5 pots to the potential for 9 plants. So we'll see. They should root relatively easily, and I would think probably by about the end of August we will have some viable plants again ready for planting out. So that's about 4 to 5 weeks. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this sort of rather impromptu video. If you got any questions, please feel free to message me. Otherwise, yeah, look forward to seeing some more of you subscribing. Take care of yourselves, enjoy your garden, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye.